Hello guys, it's me Sarah and
Hello.
don't talk that loud on
Sorry.
the microphone. And we're here today with a reading of my research of Slender. It's really long, so there's gonna be a part 2. There's even a little bit of some police records and pics, like Owen mentioned, and I'll link the pics in the description. It's on Fire 56's profile, and he did all the pics for me, so we found all the pics that I needed. And let's start reading once I get to the top, since I was scrolling like an idiot. Slenderman documentary. The Slenderman, the other names to the right, is a creature or being with various nearby lastly defined characteristics and abilities. Slenderman was first mentioned by Something Awful Forms create paranormal images. Slenderman generally appears, in modern times, as a tall man in a black or gray suit, a red or a black tie with a white shirt, and it had no eyes or mouth or clearly defined facial features. It has no hair and generally has normal-looking bare hands. Slenderman typically is depicted in imaginary in literature between 6 and 15 feet tall, depending on the situation in the video as around 6 to 7 feet tall, because as the exact nature and differences between series. No one has yet determined what it is. Currently, the two leading theories as what the Slenderman may be are the Talupa effect and the quantum theory. The internet popularity of Slenderman has spawned to a massive amount of interconnected ARGs, collectively known as the Slenderman mythos. I'll leave the link in the description. Basic description. In about every description of Slenderman, basic attributes will vary greatly. However, several basic traits are typical of his behavior. He is shown to behave in a very passive-aggressive manner, stalking targets for years at a time, torturing his target mentally for various unknown reasons. He is rarely ever shown in the benevolent light and is typically shown as a malevolent force. This behavioral pattern is uncertain reasoning behind it, and exactly why he behaves in such a way has yet fully ascertained.
Where are we?
Right there.
The most important.
Wait.
Oh, okay. So the most important factor about Slenderman is the mystery. He lives unlike any human being, despite having a similar appearance to one. It is uncertain he is social or even understands human languages or behaviors, nor why his humans appear to be his main target. His targets will typically behave in off ways and, if possessed, proxy, but whether their physicus is causing them to speak for him or for themselves isn't entirely certain either.
Slenderman's appearance is variable in the years that go on, but as the most recent appearance is the abnormally tall human with long arms, no face, and whom is wearing a business suit. Again, it is uncertain if his suit is red cloth or some form of skin modeled into such an appearance. If it is former, it would imply an intelligence being attempting to try to blend in. If it's latter, it shows being whom is extremely adaptive and evolves to match his environment and stick out less or more. Slenderman's appearance provokes a wide range of responses, the most common being fear. This is particularly due to his extreme towering size over full-grown adults. which mimics the childhood fear of humans being bigger than the child. His behavior also factors into it. Finally, the main fact is that he's completely unable to be described in human terms, while a description in words can be given. Human language lacks the ability to truly define an entity such until such a time as when humans can interact with him, if at all possible. The problem stems from the fact that he operates a plane of existence further from humans. This is believed to fourth a dimensional space which gives him powers a human cannot understand due to humans living in 3 dimensions of space and being unable to comprehend the 4th dimension at this time.
In total, 2 major types of SLenderman descriptions exist. The original versions depict him as not only malevolent, but extremely dangerous. He will do odd things such as removing organs and placing them in bags. I never knew that. Impaling targets on trees and aggressively stalking targets after a period of time. A contemporary depiction shows Slender Man as being extremely passive-aggressive, often letting a person slowly leave into madness as their situation until being unavailable to cope. If invited to anger, he will typically charge a target down until caught and vanish with them to unknown locations. This version also shows an old response to electric equipment and causes massive problems with audio, surveillance camera, and other various electronic devices. With displays or audio, sometimes an individual can determine if he is near simply by how certain electronics react, such as radio, television, or cameras. How powerful this effect is seems to vary, and can either be due to Slender Man's own state of aggression or other outside factors, either inside or beyond Slender Man's control. Here you go, back to Sarah.
Abilities. SlenderMan's original abilities include invisibility to select people, adult humans, or anyone without the use of a camera, the ability to change height and body shape, the ability to shape its arms into tentacles, and the ability to sprout tentacle-like appendages from its back and shoulders to be used as additional arms or legs, or to simply instill fear into its prey. Many stories have been indicate that it can control a person's mind, which became the basis of proxies in the video ARG. A trend that would later spread into Slender blogs. SlenderMan also had connection to children, many of the original stories revolving around disappearing children or featured SlenderMan being sighted in photos with children. An example of the SlenderMan's impressive height. As more stories came forth, however, the use of tentacles and tentacle-like appendages became less common, and the invisibility was limited or eliminated depending on the storyteller. EMH, TT, and ML, and DH all contain some sort of video or audio distortion, indicating SlenderMan has some sort of effect on modern digital instruments. This does not appear in any of the original accounts. However, this mostly makes use of photographs or video, primarily lower tech varieties. EMH has applied the distortion effect of sigma radiation, a radiation given off by SlenderMan's body in the rake. Sigma radiation is also contagious, as entered Evan's bloodstream when his arm was brutally maimed by the rake. EMH and ML also make use of cinder walking, a term created to describe Slenderman's apparent teleportation, appearing, disappearing at will. EMH independently indicates the use of selective invisibility to groups and individuals through the head tilting, and also the space-time warping teleportation between locations. Similar abilities were also seen in the early Slenderman accounts on EMH, also hints of the affecting mental health or control of it. And that's all the time we have for today, so see you later!